Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I think I've had around 80 new subscribers just from today's two videos where I spoke about my experience from going to the bank. Now, seeing how well those videos have done two things. Firstly, it's made my day not be a complete waste of time. I spent a lot of time driving around to the bank to try and draw out this money purely for an experiment. Now, I don't often hold much money in my bank accounts because once I started looking into stacking a couple of years ago, I realized that that's not where I wanted to store my money. I wanted to store it in index funds, in precious metals, and in property. Now, I have got a little bit in crypto, but crypto is kind of a speculative play in my opinion. It's more of kind of a gamble, like an everlasting lottery ticket, if you like. So I don't have much money in my bank account. So in order to be able to do this experiment, I had to sell some index funds and I had to transfer the money over into the current account in the first place. So it's been quite a long process just to kind of try this experiment. So I do really appreciate all the views and all the comments and all the new subscribers, because it's kind of made the whole experiment worthwhile, because it was quite frustrating. I didn't expect it to be as hard as it was to be able to actually get my hands on my own money, which is money I've worked hard for, money that I've grown through investments, and money that I should have access to without any questions asked very easily. I'm happy to show ID because you expect that when you go to a bank and you want them to ask for ID, because you wouldn't want someone else pretending to be you if they found your bank card and just drawing out cash. So I've got no problem with presenting ID and proof of address and all the rest of it. The problem starts when they start asking questions that why do you want to take your money out? What's it for? And I think that that's nothing to do with them at the end of the day. They're a company that you use to store your money. They make a hell of a lot of money out of your money. A lot of my savings accounts in my banks emailed me to say that the savings accounts were going down to 0.5% interest. And that happened about a year ago. Now, like I said, I don't have much money in the banking system, but still, to get those emails coming through and those letters coming through the door to say that your savings accounts that used to be around 2% are now going to 0.5% is absolutely insane. To think that they lend your money out for around about 30% in terms of credit cards and things like that. So a bank is a business. A lot of people look at banks as they're almost helping you, they're looking after your money, but it's the actual opposite. They're not looking after your money, they're taking your money and they're lending it out to people in terms of mortgages, loans and credit cards. They're giving you a return. Now the return on savings accounts is around about 4%, so it has increased over the last few months. But nevertheless, they're giving you 4% and they're making 30%, for example, on credit cards and things like that, where they're lending out your money to other people. So a lot of people, like I said, look at banks as they're helping you and it's a kind of service, but it's not, it's a business. They're a business model. So for me to choose to put my money in a particular bank when there's lots to choose from, it should be a luxury, and they should definitely give you back your money when you ask for it. So yeah, it's been a really eye-opening day. And like I said, I want to say thank you very much to all the new subscribers that have joined just from watching the videos today. And it has definitely made me want to do more experiments like this, just to kind of see the different procedures of different banks. Now, I've already transferred that £5,000 that I originally transferred into my bank account into two separate bank accounts. So like I said, I've got a joint account with my partner and I also have another current account. So I've split it down the middle. I put £2,500 into each one of those accounts. And my next experiment is going to be to try these two banks and see if I have a similar experience, because I don't want to accept it yet. I don't want to accept that the banks will not physically let me get hold of my own money. It's something I'm not willing to get my head around just yet. I like to think that that's a rare scenario. Now, from the comments that a lot of you have left on the video, shows that it's not as rare as you think. Some people are saying they've tried to draw out £100 before and they've had hassle even doing that. So really, really interesting to see that everyone's kind of sharing their experiences. And like I said, thanks very much to everyone that's subscribed. Thanks for everyone that's left a comment. Thanks for everyone that's watched my videos today. And for those of you that are kind of researching the banking system and the reason why people stack precious metals, these two videos today should show you a very, very strong reason why you need to take your financials into your own hands. Now, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just someone that talks about investing and stacking and things like that. So you need to always make your own investment decisions. What I'm doing might not necessarily work for you. So do your own kind of due diligence before you make any investments. But for me, this is my banking system. If I need money in a hurry, I'll take this to a shop, a coin shop, a bullion dealer, and I'll exchange this for fiat. And it's as simple as that. Now, I know some people get a lot of stick, and there was a video, and I can't remember who put the video up, so I do apologise, but I will link it in the description if someone can let me know, because I have watched quite a few videos over the last couple of days about the banking system and things like that. But there was a video that I watched, and someone sold a gold coin for cash, and they used that cash to pay their bills. And I saw some of the comments were kind of negative, saying, why are you selling your precious metals to pay bills? You should have more of an emergency fund and all the rest of it. Now, to answer that question, now I don't know why that person hasn't got any spare funds in terms of kind of emergency funds, but in my opinion, why would you have emergency funds in the bank when it's not very easy to get hold of your money? Surely it makes sense to have your emergency funds in this stuff, so that when you do need it, you can go to your local coin shop and you can get fiat currency quicker than trying to queue up in a bank and jump through loads of hoops and then maybe being told at the end of it, like I got told twice today, that you can't even have your money. So it's definitely something I'm going to think about. I've always liked the idea of having my emergency funds in premium bonds, because then, although the returns aren't great, you have got a kind of chance of winning on them, and they are kind of easy access. I think it takes around 3 to 5 days to actually get your money from premium bonds into your bank. So that's where I kind of store my emergency funds. But I am starting to think it might be worthwhile to store your emergency funds in this stuff, because even if I transfer my premium bonds to my bank, I've still got to get it out of my bank. And if I need to pay someone in cash for whatever reason it may be, it's not that easy, it seems. So I might seriously consider allocating a separate stack for an emergency fund, maybe having some secondhand silver, some rounds, some generic bars, some stuff that I'm not afraid to part with quickly, and class that as my separate side stack, if you like. And that's where I'll put my money into for my emergency fund. So it's something I need to think about. It's really kind of made me think about a lot of different things from these videos that I put up today. Now, I'm going to stop rambling because I have had a couple of whiskies, and that's kind of to celebrate today that although it has been a wasted day in terms of what I wanted to achieve, I actually wanted to be able to draw out some money so I could do a kind of a positive video and show that you can still get money from the banks. It has still turned into a positive day because, like I said, I've gained some more subscribers, I've gained some more comments and people to interact with on my last couple of videos. So yeah, I'm sitting down now, I've got home, and I'm having a couple of whiskies to celebrate. So yeah, thank you to everyone that's, like I said, newly subscribed to my channel. Thanks for making my day not be a complete waste of time. And like I said, the next video that I'm going to try and put together will be a video of me going into these two separate banks that I now have £2,500 in the current accounts, and trying to draw it out, and hopefully we'll get some more positive response when I try and get some money out of the bank. 'Cause it will be nice to actually be able to get hold of some cash, my own cash, from my bank. It sounds crazy to say it like that, but all I want to do is draw out my own money that I've worked hard for and get it in my hands. So yeah, a lot of people say if you don't hold it, you don't own it, and today has really, really proved that to me. So So yeah, as always, thanks very much for all the support. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the videos today. Let me know if it's kind of opened your eyes and made you think about doing things a little bit differently. And like I said, I am seriously going to start thinking about putting my emergency fund money that's always been kind of told to you in the books and all the research that I've done. It should always be kept in cash in case you need it. But I'm starting to think maybe it should be in this stuff. Maybe it should be in something that I can actually get hold of fiat currency if I need to. Because like I said, I can walk down to a bullion dealer or a coin shop, hand them over a pile of silver and get some actual physical fiat in my hands. So yeah, as always, thanks very much for all the support. Thanks very much for watching my videos, and I hope you have a nice day.